He raised his glass and smiled that crooked smile he's had since middle school, the one that always meant trouble for someone else. "To my baby brother," he said loudly, eyes gleaming, "the family disgrace who finally finished one of his 3 degrees." Laughter. Real, loud, from both sides of the table. Dad chuckled behind his napkin. Mom looked away like she didn't hear. 40 people, a long oak table, turkey, wine, candles, and silence, except for the echo of that word, disgrace. I didn't blink, didn't flinch, just reached for my glass. Across from me, his fiancée, Anna, touched his arm, gently. Her jaw was tight. She knew. They all would, soon. People think betrayal is one big blow. They're wrong. It's soft, slow, a whisper that turns into rot. I used to worship Mark, my older brother, the golden child, varsity letters, Ivy League, perfect teeth and perfect timing. I was the quiet one, law books instead of lacrosse, anxiety instead of charm. He told me I thought too much, that no one liked to know it all. But I still tried, still came to his games, still cheered, even when he never came to my graduations, even when he slept with the girl I loved in college, then laughed when I found out. Survival of the fittest, he said. I swallowed it, for years. But Thanksgiving wasn't the beginning, it was the finale, the final scene I wrote with perfect timing. Because revenge is best when it's silent, clean, and final. 2 years ago, I was living out of my car, working court clerical jobs by day, flipping case notes by night, barely scraping by. Meanwhile, Mark was on magazine covers, the youngest managing partner in his firm's history. I still remember the headline. I still remember how Mom framed it. I studied harder, clerked longer, didn't sleep, didn't complain, didn't ask for help. 3 failed bar attempts, then a fourth, then silence, until I passed, quietly. Then came the grind, public defense, pro bono cases, late nights with cold coffee and murder files. No one noticed, until someone did. Judge Keller. She saw what no one in my family had the patience to look for: control, precision, obsession with detail. 6 months later, I was on her short list for a federal clerkship. Mark didn't know. No one did. I didn't want applause. I wanted to earn it while they were still laughing. The clerkship led to my recommendation, and 2 months ago, my name landed on the president's desk. One interview, one vote, one signature. Just one more formality before my life changed. Which brings us back to Thanksgiving, to the moment Mark mocked me. To Anna, his fiancée, whom I hadn't seen since the announcement, shifting uncomfortably in her seat. She looked beautiful and nervous. She knew it was coming. I'd told her a week earlier, over coffee. She didn't believe me at first, until I showed her the letter, signed, stamped, official. I waited until dessert, then I stood, slow, calm, glass in hand. "I do have some news," I said, voice steady. Mark smirked. "Please tell us it's not another online course." More laughter. Anna didn't laugh. "Last week," I said, "I received confirmation that I've been appointed to the United States District Court." Silence. Cold and sudden. A spoon dropped. Then Anna, God bless her, turned to me and said, loud and clear, "Congratulations, Your Honor." 40 heads turned. Mark's smile cracked. I didn't gloat, didn't thank them, didn't explain. I just let the silence eat them alive. Mark blinked. Twice. Looked at Anna, then at me. "You're kidding?" No. Mom's fork hovered midair. Dad cleared his throat. "Federal?" I nodded once. "Confirmed yesterday. I start next month." Mark laughed. Hollow. "What, some internship?" Anna cut in. "No, an appointment." He looked like someone had just slapped him. You? He whispered. Yes, I said, slowly, savoring the word. Me. I left before they finished dessert. Walked out with my coat over my shoulder, calm and clean. No yelling, no chaos. Just the truth. The one they never saw coming. Mark texted me the next morning. You could have told us. I didn't reply, because telling them wouldn't have mattered. They never heard me anyway. The news hit the local papers 2 days later. Photo, title, swearing-in ceremony. I didn't invite them, but Anna came. She stood in the back, hands folded, eyes proud. I heard she left him the week after. Sometimes revenge doesn't need fire. Sometimes it just needs silence, patience, and a room full of people who once laughed at you. And one title they can never take back: your honor.